Hello there everyone and welcome back. I like to say we made a lot of progress last episode, especially since my main intention to being out in the middle of nowhere was to try and find some more star bases, but we dealt with a gigantic Cthulhu monster over in, I think it was Seda Links. We saved the civilization there and possibly saved the entire galaxy, so I like to think we were doing well. And then we ran into the Menkmack. Yeah, the Menkmack. I almost forgot what they were called at first there. And while I had a really good roster before last episode, we lost like 3, maybe even 4 ships just to the dang Menkmack bombs alone. Good God. You figured a Cthulhu monster killed the majority of my roster. Nope, it was the Menkmack. Clearly they're much more intimidating and dangerous than the Scribe. And I don't know why exactly it is. I think it's like I said before, I think there was some weird glitch going on, or maybe the blast radius was bigger than what it seemed for the proximity mines. At least that's all I can guess. For the actual torpedoes of the other Menkmack ship, it remains to be seen. But I am exploring this region. I am going to do one more attempt, or at least this episode I'm going to focus once more to try and find myself some kind of refueling port. Either some friendly race that I can like buy fuel off of, or realistically find myself a starbase. And if I can't make my way safely, at least what I'm assuming is safely, to the Trendles and all these other races that I'm trying to get to, then I'm going to have to check over on the northwestern area and at least spend time with the Muke, and maybe the Taiwan have something for me to do. For I haven't really got in touch with them for a while and they haven't really talked to me lately. So, a visit's probably in order, but where should I go next? I have a lot of choices in mind, and really, where am I honestly expecting a starbase? Well, it was originally expecting one around here, but I never saw it. So I don't know if that means there is one here, and I just completely missed it, or there's my theory of there being a pattern is completely wrong. I thought it was a pattern, but apparently not. It just may be completely random. Oh well, I'm going to start looking for anomalies at least, and I think I'm going to make one more attempt down here. It's far enough away from my last path. I should be able to spot whether, well, I should at least get more coverage, at least. And maybe, it's probably smarter to go southward, especially when you have ships down here, mind you. That's the only real indication I have there might be a civilization down below me. I wasn't honestly expecting Menkmack, mind you. Ooh, you're a new ship. I want to have a look at you. Come over here. I'm hoping you're friendly. Please be friendly. Please be friendly. I have plenty of ships to deal with you, if you are hostile, but oh god, are we seriously going to have this case of them running away from me again? Am I really going to crash into the star? Stay tuned, this could happen. Well, I think we could say people don't want to talk to me. I think that's the assumption I can make here. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. It is a new ship though. I think I even recognize the silhouette, the ship design, as one of the major factions, so maybe that might be the Trendle. It's possible, but it could be another faction altogether. I honestly can't remember. I just recognize the ship design, that's all I'm saying. And now, well, since I'm doing really good on resources, I don't really have much need to explore these planets that don't really have anomalies on them. So I'm going to focus my efforts on planets that do have anomalies to kind of speed this along. As I said plenty of times already, if I were to try to go to every single world for resources, it's going to take an eternity. And thankfully, with my ventures with the Scribe and going into the Drekken territory, I got to so much resources, I'm basically threatening to already fill up all my slots there. The only exception would probably be the advanced nuke that I'm trying to save up for, and possible upgrades that may become available later on in the campaign. Otherwise, I'm rapidly running out of space to kind of put upgrades on, which is a good thing for me, I like to argue. And is this another ship? No. I don't think it's a ship anyway.
Found a wrecked ship,
oh,
Captain.
I'm wrong.
We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
What about a warp drive, damn it? I want a hyperdrive engine. I think I had a lot of hit or miss with some of these derelict ships that I've encountered, but in all honesty, I would love to have me some human cruisers. Those things would be pretty useful for like the dang, I want to argue they would be useful against the Kassanti, as well as the Menkmack there with the reliance on mines that I want to assume are destructible, that I can destroy with the point defense. Oh, we already grabbed everything, so why am I here? I don't know, I'm just monologuing too much. It's a bit of a problem I need to fix, isn't it? Oh well, maybe if I'm lucky enough, I could probably catch up to that ship. I'm still wondering if it's the Trindles, or maybe another faction altogether. Like I said, there is a possibility there could be another alien faction here that I'm oblivious to. There's enough cluster of systems or to kind of signify it. So maybe it may not behoove me to go southward and try and find something. Although I'll keep an eye on that ship we just encountered. If the hunt is on, maybe I can find it. Yeah, there's 2 ships over there. Maybe, if nothing else, we'll get some more information. I don't see a ship there, but... And I already encountered you. Ooh, and there's 2 ships there, but they look more the same, which are kind of like the scavengers. And at least they're not hostile scavengers, I can live with that. Now, is there an anomaly? That's all I really care about. Nope, it does not look like it. This isn't worth my time. Although that sun looks is pretty there. A greenish glow. I don't know what kind of star that would be classified as, mind you. I've just been oblivious all this time that there was a star that was actually green. Even my time with Elite Dangerous, good god. Oh, I probably should turn that off, dang it. I didn't realize that accidentally turn back on the Steam overlay. Not a huge issue. It may be a distraction if nothing else, though. Are there any other anomalies, though? Just the one up here, I think, and maybe one down below. And I gotta keep an eye on my fuel, since flying around randomly like this is burning up excess supply that could catch me off guard. Oh, you're another ship, aren't you? Are you one of those dang transports I can't for the life of me pronounce? It's a good way to resupply, but I would, ultimately, after my experience with some of these ships, especially that one transport ship, I kind of would love to just be able to salvage it for resources if I were to be serious.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we
And
can
I
get
think
this
that was
thing
actually
flying
one of the
again.
ships that I encountered on a planet that was a little bit too dangerous to my liking. So, I'm itching to see what it is, in all honesty. Hell, we got another ship I never bothered to check either. Which I think is completely different too. Now, where's the rest of this carbon? Hopefully that's the last of it. Oh yeah, and I can destroy components too. If there's any in my way, I should make a note to just do that. Shoot whatever's in my way for extra resources. Hell, I don't even think I saw any critters, to be honest. Chances are they're like the worms that come out of nowhere. But let's see. Ooh. Oh god. A Murotise fighter. I hope that was relatively close, and we got a hauler, which has a manual bolt and a shield, which can be pretty useful. Immobilizing mine and a flank barrage, or flank blaster. Well, that's kind of interesting. I am intrigued. At least we got a nice diverse roster. It just remains to be seen how useful they are. Like the Javelin is kind of like a turret almost, with the few times I played it. The Defender is like a massive burst down any gigantic ships that don't threaten to horribly murder it. Because it actually did surprising amount of damage against whatever the hell that monstrosity was. It almost killed the ship there and denied me at least another loss, so I can at least be happy with its performance there. It's just a matter of knowing the niches so that way I can use them to the best of their ability. But at least my roster is now good shape, sort of. We have 5 slots left. Sadly, I have no way to know how many points I have left for my squad, or my fleet, if I were to be serious. It doesn't actually want to tell me here, even after like a patch update, which I kind of would figured would have mentioned something. Huh, there's nothing at all interesting. Oh, there is another anomaly here, let's go check that. And we already talked to you, so I don't think there's any point in saying hi again, even if you are a completely different ship. So it's just the hunt for that one elusive ship we saw before in the last system, which we have no idea where it went because we spent too much time here. Ooh, interesting plant. A little bit of copper, but nothing all that exciting. Although, there is an anomaly. I never did check to see what said anomaly was, though. Let's see, is it another ship? More than likely, it might be another ship. Am I right or am I right? We seem to be getting a lot of
Wrecked
these.
ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Something tells me we're not meant to go over this way, to a vague extent, because we're getting a ridiculous number of derelicts. I was kind of hoping for like a facility of some kind. Well, to be honest, we did encounter a couple of minor alien civilizations, so I guess I'm completely wrong in that matter. I just can't remember where we encountered said alien civilizations. Alpha Parvonis, looks like there's nothing here, and there's a lot of them, good god. Maybe we're in their territory, if I had to guess. That's the only conclusion I can come up with. Which makes me wonder, do you want to keep coming down? Oh, another one of these dang transports with the rear blast. You I want to salvage. But oh well. Maybe I'm second guessing. Maybe I don't want to come down this way. But I am curious to see what those other ships are. I really want to know.
A wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Maybe one of them is that dang elusive ship we encountered. Maybe. And otherwise, I think I'm done checking with anomalies, at least if they're ships. If it's a ship, I'm pretty much done with it, unless it's something unique. That would be the exception. For I would argue it's not worth coming down here for that dang transport. Is it the one I'm thinking? Yes, it's the Nephilip. What is it? Nephitip? I think that's relatively close. I swore I wasn't going to try to pronounce it, but I just did anyway. This thing was kind of abysmal, I'm not going to lie. At least it makes for decent fodder, I suppose. What can I do? Oh, wow, look at that planet there. That thing's spinning like crazy, good god. I know it's one of those shattered planets, but I'm just tempted to look at it because it's kind of mesmerizing. Well, I wasn't hoping to fly right by it, but it is kind of mesmerizing. It is kind of mesmerizing. Good god, look at that thing spin. Yeah, nothing there. You know, whatever hit that thing, hit it hard. Good god. To have it spinning that fast there in orbit. Good thing there's no civilization there, because they're going to get dizzy really fast. No, but there's more of these ships. Well, like I said, we're probably in their territory if I had to argue. I just would like to find someplace. I would like to find our homeworld if that's the case. Which, I'm assuming they don't have a homeworld since I did talk to them. So why are there so many ships down here then? Nonetheless, I really should start thinking about where I should go next. I think I'll go to Catalana. Since apparently there's not really much fruit being bared down here, even though there are a lot of ships. I'm getting that sense now the more and more I see of these dang scavengers. I forget their name, mind you. And also, gotta keep an eye on my fuel reserves, since we're gonna have to make a trip back pretty soon. Are there any ships? Ooh, there's a station, I think. I don't know what you are. There's something around that star. And I want to check it out. Is it a station? Is it a ship? It looks like a... Oh my god, it's like the Enterprise. It looks like something from Star Trek. That thing is gigantic too. At least if you compare it to like the gas giants, mind you. This is worth exploring. I'm just surprised there's no like anomaly icon on it. This would warrant... I think this is worthy of being called an anomaly, goddammit. And I'm gonna explore it. And you can't stop me. Unless it tries to murder me, that might be the exception. Ooh, a Mailner trading ship. This sounds promising. This sounds exactly what I may need. Let's hail them. Greetings, Captain. Ooh, greetings there, our three-eyed friend, who looks like something from Metroid. Welcome to the Mailner train outpost. Oh, it's an actual outpost. I thought it was a ship. We look forward to a long but probably not too long relationship with you. Who are you? As I said, yeah, well, I had no other options. I'm a Mailner, and the proprietor of this train outpost. But you are no doubt speaking in more general terms. Who are the Mailner? What are we doing here? Those are excellent questions, and you are to be commended for almost asking them. Almost? We are spies. What? That took a turn. Are you learning from the Menkmack? And we are here because we are spying. Interesting. You're a trading outpost, and yet you're spying. What exactly are you? Ooh, that seems a little inappropriate, but I am curious. You say an awfully lot about yourself for a spy. I think so. Normally, the first rule of being a spy is you never admit to being a spy. I don't know where I heard that from. Maybe I made it up. You regard information as a precious resource, as something to be hoarded. This is immature. Well, you're the trading ship, or the outpost, you tell me. When you develop an appreciation for information flux economics, you'll see that information only, God, I hate this, has value when it's shared. It's just a question of how it's shared, where you direct the flux. So yes, we have shared information with you. But why? To what effect? What are we playing at? Oh god. You have an expressive face, Captain. Now you're getting it. Who are you spying on? Since you told us you're spies, give us the goods. Maybe, who would they spy on over here? Maybe the Trendles is the only one I can truly think of? Everyone. Well, that's reassuring. I hope you're not spying on me. Oh, damn it. Why would you ever limit it? Primarily, we collect information about life. Oh, they're the ones that... I think I trade the life form matter to them, which is sadly hard to come by in this area. You are no doubt confused, having seen countless forms of life even on your journey here. Sadly, this region of the spur will be clear of life in the near future. Oh boy, that's grim. Rendering any information about the life forms living within it of minimal value. You have my condolences. Oh sure, write me off as being extinct before the event actually happens, so... I'm going to go with the assumption these are the guys I trade the life form matter to. Which kind of sucks for me since I have none available, but... oh well. I'm just curious what they can exactly give me in that case. Where are you from? Far away. Oh, that's helpful. You're like the traveler friend there, who came once to... let's see, we arrived here not long ago, and we shan't be staying long. It's not safe here. Well, you're the one with the train outpost. It looks like a ship, mind you. But if it's a station, if it's an outpost, I would argue you're not going to be moving very soon. Oh well, let me ask it, I suppose, huh? It looks like they're almost aquatic with this mask on them. We are exactly a male there, biologically. We come from a small world with very low gravity. Consequently, our predators were often above or below us. So it sounds like they lived in the water. Hence the helpful placement of our eyes. Then we became the predators, but I think you know how the story goes. They all go about the same from this point. Yeah, if you manage to leave the cradle of your homeworld, that would suggest you're kind of the dominant species, wouldn't it? Oh well, I guess that's enough. There is never enough about us, but I take your meaning. There's one other thing for you to go. We will trade you fuel and other sundries if you need it. A bit prosaic, but such is life. 2. Although the life forms in this region are incredibly doomed, we still feel the need to collect... God damn it, stop that auto-scrolling. Is there a way I can even turn that off? Oh, it gives me a list, so I suppose that helps some. But maybe not so much, because it's still going to be moving on me. We feel the need to collect information about them for completeness' sake. If you collect any specimens of living critters, return them to me, or any of my cheerful brethren. Stop that. I'm trying to read, I'm trying to monologue. And we will reward you. Okay, so yeah. We will do the same for dead critters, albeit at a lower rate. Sadly, I don't think I can really trade, but apparently, if I can capture them live, that would be interesting. I am curious to see... well, apparently I could sell resource units. That's still an option, I think. Oh, and they even sold I even sold the critter meat to him too, apparently. Well, that's convenient. I got some resources, I'm gonna hang on to all this. Now, let's just get our fuel. We found what we were looking for. It wasn't what I was expecting, mind you. But, we got our fuel. Let's fill back up and go see the Trendles, I suppose. All the while, I'm nowhere close to my dang upgraded nukes. Ooh, canister mine. That's tempting. It's even more ridiculously expensive, mind you. That would be more for running away. But with that upgrade, what else is there that it can enhance? I guess a mine like that would be more for replacing the point defense if I so wished. What else do we have access to? Give me the goods. I am not touching these two things, since we learned the hard way. More hyperdrive accelerators would be convenient. No sensors yet, sadly. And this is more of the same. Ooh, the Sprinter. Ooh, although... now I have an incentive to kind of get more upgrades, but look at that boost. Nearly triples the boost on everything. Almost. Oh, and that's for combat too, to keep in mind. Wow, this stuff is impressive. Increased battle speed, but that just... I have to keep in mind this is just for the ship, isn't it? The Terran Soul. So anything that helps with my movement is kind of warranted. But that has promise. What about fuel? Oh my god. Well, that's kind of rude. I got my work cut out for me, I suppose, if I want to get 225,000 fuel. Good god. I'm assuming this is like endgame fuel to reserve. So, we're gonna have to leave a marker here for coming back at a later date, I suppose. But good god, I would love to get that fuel tank right now. It would be expensive to refuel, mind you, but it would single-handedly solve the issue I'm having. Ooh, lander armor. There's a lot of interesting stuff on here. Mark II heat shields, yes please. Sadly, I'm going to have to replace an old one there. Actually, it's more the filter I'm more interested in, since I can't get multiples of them. Do we have a Mark II? As tempting as that is, more crew for the lander, that's always convenient. Advanced landing cargo. So far, that's been pretty good. This extra cargo hasn't really been an issue, aside from maybe when I start filling up the Terran Soul. Now, moment of truth. What's in the main modules here that I can grab? Cargo pods, more docking bays. Ooh, fleet accelerator. Fleet-wide speed bonus. Ooh, I love this already. It's gonna cost quite a bit. At least the important thing's done. Can I get rid of these people? Since I still wonder what most of them do, and especially Ebola, which has yet to present herself in helping us with making decisions. But it's good to find this place. It is really good to find this place, I just need the resources now. And I can build a bunch. Oh, I'm maxed out on points, so I'm just literally maxed out now. Remove. What happens if I remove this? Do I get the resources? No, that did not help me. Just put it into storage, so I might as well carry it with me, just for good measure. I don't know when this thing's gonna shine, but at least I can make use of the points for now. But the most important thing is done. We got ourselves our fuel, we can push on forward. The world is our oyster, and I need to put a marker on this point. Although, our friend may vanish preemptively if what I'm hearing from this dialogue is true. Let's see, trade outpost, that's what it was. I'm trying to make sure it's accurate so I know exactly what it is for later reference, since I'm probably going to forget. Alright, this is a big deal for me. Sadly, no space station for like the fast traveling, but I can live with that. I haven't really been using the fast traveling just yet. That's going to be at a later date when I need to go across halfway across the sector. And there's an anomaly here. Looks like another ship. Surprise, surprise. Oh well, there's silver to be had, there's resources to gather. And from what I learned, I'm going to need a lot of resources. And also, kill some critters at the same time would be warranted. I gotta keep that in mind too, since now I have incentive. Although, probably not for the reasons I would like, that are not reassuring. I don't want to die. My extinction is not imminent.
Ship, Captain.
If I have any way to kind of say, if I have any say with that. Although getting the silver is going to be tricky with this storm cloud, good god. Come on, stop spinning around, stop doing loops on me. Although this extended reach is kind of convenient, I keep forgetting about it, mind you, that I have such reach. But, oh, we got everything. I thought there was more, if I were to be honest. Alright, we're golden, we're good. I could check more plants, I might do that later, but my priority is now clear. We are going to Trendle. We're gonna go meet them and hopefully they're allies. Hopefully they're friendly. Hopefully we don't die. That was what I agreed upon not doing, right? When I embarked on this mission, this little adventure, is I promised I would not die. So let's see to it that happens. But I'm still gonna explore these systems here on the way through. It would be wasteful not to try. Ooh, another ship. I don't recognize this design though. So are you friendly? Are you hostile? Oh god. I know you're hostile, but what the hell are you? You are gigantic. A Trendle. Ooh, we found the Trendles, or at least a ship of the Trendles. You are not at all what I expected you to be. Let's be introduced. Oh my. You look like you're about to eat me. You look like you're... I feel really uncomfortable with the way you're looking at me, too. We come in war. That would be a good introduction. Who are you?
We are called the Trandals.
Huh. Apparently there's no limp syncing with you either. Which I assume is some psychic shenanigans going on here. That's a weird name. I'm saying you're weird. Well, that's just as insulting as saying we're going to war. It's a pleasure to meet you. Shame I can't introduce myself.
Not yet, but soon.
Oh, that's not reassuring.
We have heard of you.
Oh.
You are curious beings.
Yep, guilty.
You seek information. Information about the galaxy. About the scribe.
I told you you're psychic.
About yourselves. And you seek improvement.
Yep.
You are weak. You are afraid.
Well,
We can improve you.
Uh-oh. This sounds like the Borg. I'm scared now. It's the green glow is giving it away. I won't be fooled. We're seeking allies to help this fight against the scribe. Will you help us? Wishful thinking.
You have already noticed difficulty in communications.
Huh?
We struggle to communicate with your kind. An
How so?
alliance would involve more communication. It would be impossible with you in your current state.
I'm a bit confused. We're talking
will
fine.
Install upgrades in your ship.
Uh-oh.
This will improve your ship's information gathering, awareness, and combat effectiveness parameters. Our mutual vocabularies will expand. Then, we will become your allies.
I don't like this one bit. Part of it is because I think I've been spoiled on what happens here unintentionally. And the fact that he looks like he's about to eat me. We're gonna need some more specifics. I'm a little hesitant about this deal.
With upgrades, your ship will get faster enoms. Better
Enoms.
information analysis. Burst processing. Husks will also see marginal improvements.
Husks. Husks. Everything was sounding fine. Now I'm starting to see communication errors because what is this about
A
husks?
translation error.
Uh-oh.
As said, we have trouble communicating with your kind. Husks, in your terms. Ancillary support systems.
We're gonna have to think on this. Everything was going fine on communications until, I guess now, I suppose.
Rejecting this offer is a mistake. Consider it carefully. Weigh all variables. Then, change your mind.
I'm starting to have regrets to go see the Trendles, I suppose, now. Can you tell us more about you before we leave? I'm still gonna go to their homeworld, mind you, but we'll hold off on the upgrades for now.
Okay.
Tell us about your history. What do you think about the Scribe? Give us information about everyone else, mind you.
The Scribe control a powerful empire. In their eyes, we are their wards.
Huh.
Often, they strip devices from our bodies. They say it is for our own good.
Devices?
But it kills us, which is clearly not for our good. The Scribe are inconsistent this way, and in many others.
Well, we can kind of understand why they would try and twist it that way, I suppose, but I have yet to understand why they seem really threatened by humans. So you're not fighting the Scribe.
No.
We could change that. We could try and change that, but let me hear about your history a bit.
Words are an inefficient method of communication.
Uh-oh, they're trying to simulate us.
We prefer efficient communication. You would understand if you had system upgrades.
What does the device you're holding do? Let's talk about that at least.
It performs calculations and conducts network activities.
Well, you're not even looking at it.
Regulates our emotions. Normal device activities.
Really? I figured that would be something attached to you there. Since it doesn't even look like you're looking at it. Where do you come from?
A planet.
Well, that's helpful. Just tell us.
We cannot. There is danger to us and to yourself if its location is revealed.
Well, I'm heading that way anyway, so you better tell us. We might be horrified by what we see, is probably what I'm learning. And I played XCOM 2, these is now more and more reminding me about those stasis cocoons that they use to kind of like transfer human victims. I'm convinced now. I'm convinced I do not want to take their gifts. What do you do, though?
Commerce. Research. We have a rich culture which we participate in.
That seems a little sin. Can you give us more details?
We don't like sharing details about ourselves.
Well, you seem to know a lot about me, so that seems odd. Oh, well, I guess that's it.
You still want to talk?
No, I think we're gonna leave there. We're gonna go to your homeworld.
Wait. You have refused upgrades, yet you fear the scribe.
Well, to be honest, I've kind of been...
These two positions are incompatible. You do not know what the scribe can do. Go to the moon east in the Epsilon Lavoran system. See what the scribe did there.
Interesting. This is information I'm curious about. Where is peace, though? That's the problem. Did I even spell it right? Because I figured it would already show a list here for me, even if I had it partially accurate. Where is it out? Well, I don't want to autopilot, I just want to go look at it. So PYST. I just want to make sure I have it spelled right. So where is it? Did I really misspell it? PYST? Oh, Epsilon Lorovan. Oh, that's why. So do I know where that even is? Because it doesn't want to register on the autopilot either. Well, that's very helpful. Yeah, that probably explains I was trying to search for the planet and not the actual system. Alright, let's try this again. The only problem I hate is I don't know if that's an I or an L. Or lowercase l. Never mind the fact I'm probably misspelling it, because we'll just go LLVO. There we go. Oh, way over there. Sadly, I don't think I can actually reach that far is a bit of the problem. We have a destination. I would like to see what it is, but even with my refueling, that's going to push us quite a ways off course. Out in the middle of nowhere, I want to argue. Let me just explore these planets there, and if nothing else, maybe I'll find myself a station to refuel at. At least that way it'll help alleviate that problem some. But we encountered the Trindles, but... Oh, I can't just fire at will?
We heard you were talkers. Like to chat with your victims before you murder them?
Well, I like to avoid firing at will, since that's the alternative, right? We never want to fight you. We never want to fight you.
Oh, so it's us, the people who keep attacking and killing civilian vessels. We're the bad guys.
Yep, that's right.
Morality is a construct, friendo.
Well, yeah, in the end, you're the one who shot first. Now, I know my current ships are not all that effective against this dang thing because of its mobility, so it's time to experiment with some other ships. Well, the triple laser could be useful too. It helps. Its wider spread is kind of helpful. Immobilizing mine. That would be amazing if I somehow hit with it. Which I doubt is going to happen. And you're just a transport hauler, so I don't think you help. Scout laser, that's kind of a sniper weapon. I'm going to try with you. Ooh, that was a good hit. And you're kind of a short-range blast. Oh my god. How the hell did I hit those shots? I wish I could brag that those shots were planned. Unless it has tracking element, good god. I astonish even myself sometimes. Well, we got information, I suppose, if nothing else. But we've seen at least one of the Trindle ships, so what the hell was that Earth cruiser we saw that we couldn't chase? Ooh, and we have a defender. You are definitely worth grabbing. I will happily take you. And I almost rushed in there without checking to see if there was any hazards of note. I am loving the defenders. They're a little bit tricky because of their kamikaze route, but I will happily take the extra resource. I will happily take the extra ship. Can't have too many of these defenders.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
I probably should give it the respect to try and learn how to pronounce the actual race name. Which I'm surprised we even know, but I suppose that's in the computer somewhere, if I had to guess. And there's a good amount of resources to grab. Let me grab them. And then we'll attempt to find the Trindle homeworld. Or at least some kind of refueling station so I can at least check what the scribe did. In Fist, is it? I forget what it was actually called, damn it. Go figure that I would kind of have a hard time with names. Now we're almost done here. I've kind of attempted to go to every planet possible for the resources. Because of that trading outpost we found. Those resources, those equipment are damn valuable. But at the same time, I'm pretty certain they're more later game focused anyway. For like the end game. So maybe it's not a priority now. Well, the search continues. We're almost into Trindle's territory. They may end up being hostile, maybe. Like I said, I kind of been spoiled a little bit, and I see a ship here. Oh, you're another one of those scout. Ooh, another outpost, actually. What the hell are you? Maybe I'm gonna regret this. We're seeing a lot of stuff, but I might regret coming to this planet, to Alpha Lynx. Wait, where the hell is it? Oh. Oh god, is it coming towards me? Should I be scared? Evasive maneuvers, I'm already not liking this. Evasive maneuvers, use the little tiny moon as a deterrent. If it flies towards me, I know for a fact it's hostile. Oh god, it is flying towards me. I know it's hostile. Ah! Battle stations, Yugoth. What the hell is a Yugoth? I'm probably gonna regret this. Fire at will. Clearly that's all the answer to everything, right? Feed us. Oh boy. Well, at least they're nice enough to communicate with us. We have preserved earth rations. Do you like powdered duck? I don't think that's gonna go well. Yuck. Well, at least they have taste, I suppose. Well. This is a nice welcome, isn't it? We don't know what we're up against, and I only have one Taiwan cruiser kind of available for now. I could use the Mukkei. I don't know if that's a terrible idea with the scale of this thing. I without a doubt need something mobile to at least analyze, at least get a sense of what this thing's capable of. And it has a lot of health, mass infection. I don't like you. I don't like you already. You do not strike me as being friendly. So we'll just use the plants to our advantage and give maybe... I don't know what mass affection is. It sounds like a close range attack. Well, at least it's smart to get the hell out of the way, but let me get some power-ups. You can see my predicament there with the Taiwan, why I do not want to get in close ever. Oh, and we gave it 15% max crew because of my failure to grab the dang thing. Come on, hit it, hit it. That's not helpful at all, and apparently this thing only can melee, otherwise I would have gotten attacked already. There's some good hits there. And it's terrified of my dang turrets, good god. As soon as I drop those things it runs like hell. This might take a while, folks, brace yourselves. It's at least taking hits, but you're making it problematic to do said damage. Alright, I think I'm starting to get a sense of its range, if it's not going to attack me at all. But you're making it really difficult with the limitation of this dang cannon. And I have no energy either, that's problematic. Well, with the nerfs that they did with the time bomb, I'm kind of forced to play a really passive route, aren't I now? Unless I want to commit kamikaze, which sounds like a horrible idea. Considering I'm likely to suffer from attrition if I go that route. We did some good damage to it though, despite the 15% crew upgrade it got. Let me max out my turrets and start doing some damage. Oh god, ah! Well, there goes all my turrets. That kind of put a kink in that plan some. Let me try and steer it towards the gas, I suppose, is what I can do. Stay away. Oh god, it helps if I stop flying towards the dang cloud. This was not part of the plan. I messed that up horribly. I had way too much speed for my own good. Fight. Without a doubt, fight. I was hoping to do a little bit more. Needless to say, that was surprisingly underwhelming. Yeah, 45% speed bonus while only 15% acceleration. There was my problem there. Damn it. Alright, let's try and use the shield. You're short range as well, good god. You're just asking to die. Oh, you got very similar attack as what the defender has, interestingly enough. So maybe I don't have to worry about you at all. You got slow-moving projectiles? Oh, I say that and I'm getting murdered in the result. But I don't like the ship either so much. It is doing damage though, so I suppose that's progress. The thing is, I lost the edge of the map as opposed to this thing. Ah, dang it. Now I lost. Or at least with the time bomb is what I'm referring to. Keep fighting, we can kill this thing. Now that I have a sense of what it's capable of, I just need something mobile. So I either got the interceptor, what's got good accelerations and turn speed? Well, both these are good choices, I think. Yeah, just sap this thing with the triple laser. How can you miss a shot like that? Well, apparently, ask me. Because I missed like two of them, I think. This is working out well. Stay away from me, you cursed thing. I don't want to be infected with your mass infection. Uh-oh, I'm around of ammo. Only 750 resources. Well, we're seeing a lot of different factions and ships, mind you. But whatever the hell that thing was not friendly. That's all I'll say on that. But the journey continues, and I'm going to have to explore these planets, because there's anomalies, maybe to give us hints of what the hell that thing was.